Hey, it's Scott Bywater here, and I want to talk about the three different types of keywords to focus on with your content marketing or your Google AdWords or whatever, depending on where the customer's at. Now, there's three different stages of the buying cycle. We've got the awareness stage, i.e., I've got back pain. My back's really sore. Then we've got the consideration stage. I'm looking for a particular, I'm looking for a solution. Okay, I've worked out that I've got back pain. I've done the back pain searches, and now I'm considering what my fixes are. So I might be looking up, chiropractic or physiotherapy or something along those sort of lines. So that's the consideration stage. And then we've got the decision stage, and the decision stage is we're using branded keywords. So we're looking up, XYZ chiropractic, or XYZ pain drug or whatever. So now we need to factor them all in because all of our buyers are at different stage of that process. So if we think about it, when we're doing a search, we might go this afternoon I might get some back pain, let's say, and I go, I got some back pain. So I go into Google and I look at how to fix back pain, or I look at best drugs for back pain, or best ways to fix back pain. So it can be all these different searches, and they're in the awareness stage as such. And then I sort of get to it and I go, okay, there's a few different solutions for back pain, and I might start to look up, back pain supplements, or I might look up, chiropractic or physio or ice therapy or whatever. And so I'm moving towards a consideration stage. I'm considering what my alternatives are. And then from there, I might look up, XYZ chiropractic in Sydney or whatever. So I look up something very specific related to my exact needs. So that's the process which we're going through when we're buying. And when you're choosing keywords for either your content marketing or for your Google AdWords or whatever, we need to take this into account. So let's take this. Let's give another example other than back pain. Let's sort of say, you've worked out that you need a pool fence. Or that's danger in the pool. So you might sort of say, how to protect my pool, and you're in that awareness stage that you need to protect your kids. What are the risks, all that sort of thing. And then you start to look at, pool fences or whatever. So you're in the consideration stage, and then you go more detailed to the decision stage. Now, something to keep in mind here is the decision stage keywords are going to have a higher conversion rate. So if someone's looking up, something like, your name, they're looking up XYZ pool fences, and they're highly qualified. But that doesn't mean that these targets in the awareness stage, aren't important, because they're very, very, very critical. So, I'm like a Mark Waugh imitator. I like that. So I'll take that as a compliment, Ted. Thanks. So basically, we've got these three sort of areas really that are going on. But the awareness stage is critical. And what you can do at the awareness stage is, let's say someone's realized that they've got back pain. You could have an article that goes all the way down, and then at the end of that article, you could perhaps move them along to, let's say, a webinar. A webinar registration. You could take them to an evergreen webinar, which then educates people in the consideration stage about your specific solution. Now, if they don't sign up to that actual evergreen webinar, what you can have next is you can actually, you can actually have retargeting ads, which then follow them all around the web to get them to come to that webinar. Then once they've gone through the webinar, you've got their attention and you've got their engagement, and then you can move them on to obviously the decision stage. And anyone who's been to the webinar could then be hit with specific ads, for hey, register here, register for a free appointment or whatever. The problem comes when you're trying to take people from the awareness stage and do a direct pitch to them, and it doesn't work as well. You want to take people through those stages until they're ready for that decision stage. So I hope that's been useful. Love to get your thoughts. If you've got any comments, ideas, whatever, shoot them through. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.